Christmas traditions. Every family, no matter where you live, has a Christmas tradition. With getting ready for the big day, actually celebrating Christmas, and then the takedown and the sadness of it being over. And I'm actually here in coincidence to tell you about what my Christmas all entails. So here it goes. The preparation for us really is not a big deal, but I'll tell you about it anyway. You might think this is weird because most people actually do, but we don't set up for Christmas until like the third week in Advent. The reason for that is because the third week in Advent is actually the week of preparing. I have nothing to do with this. It's all my mom's doing. But when the third week in Advent does come around, we all go out and get our tree at Baumgartner's. Then we bring it home, and my mom and sisters usually decorate the rest of the house while my dad and I put on the lights on the tree. Now onto the baking and shopping. Well, the baking and shopping, I think is a girl thing. Like really, that's just how things are. I hate it a lot because of how fast my mom shops. It's like you're trying to run a marathon or something like that. And then the baking, it's just really stressful because if you mess up one ingredient and the whole batch gets messed up, you get this look that's like you need to leave the kitchen immediately. So those are two things I leave my mom and sisters usually take care of on their own. Unless I'm in a really good mood for running a race or messing up a batch of cookies, then I'll participate. Now on to the things that I really like about the Christmas season. Now with our family, we are not just at my grandparents' house for Christmas Day. We are there every day over Christmas break with my cousins. When we are there, we almost do anything you can think of. Well, almost. For example, we go sledding. This, I think, is the best part about Christmas ever. And the best part about the sledding part is the picture we take while we're all there. It gets really intense, like none other. Well, all the cousins are growing very, very impatient, while my Uncle John is trying to get the perfect picture for my grandparents. It usually never happens. It usually looks like a huge car pile-up, and it's actually rather amusing, with all the parents laughing. With our family, it usually depends on where we are staying for us to open our presents. This year was a great Christmas, because we got trapped at my grandparents' house with the snow. So we were there overnight for a whole week. So we actually got to open our presents ahead of time because we predicted that all the snow was going to fall. But I would have to definitely say that my favorite part about Christmas and Christmas Eve is the food. Oh my, the food. I don't even know where to start. I know, my grandpa. He is the best. He makes some of the best food ever. And he never wants any of my help or my cousins. That is why he's the best in my opinion. He cooks all the food, day and night, preparing the food, serving the food, and everything that goes along with the food. And he never accepts any of our help we give. The only thing that he ever likes us to help him with is the tables and chairs. Setting up the tables and chairs. Can you believe that? If I were him, I'd be calling out orders to every little kid, telling them what to do, and I would just sit back and relax. But that's not how it is with him. Relaxing. That reminds me of something. With all the cousins, uncles, aunts, it is really hard to relax in a limited amount of spaces. And our whole family has a rule that if you get up from a spot, no matter if you're an uncle, an aunt, a cousin, a great aunt, or you call quack, you don't get your spot back. But there is one exception, and that is the grandpa and grandma exception. It is quite a scene to see one of my grandparents come into a room full of people, and every single grandchild stand up and make sure that grandma and grandpa have a spot to sit. No matter if you have the best seat in the house or you're on the floor, you stand up for it. So, you've heard enough about my Christmas and Christmas Eves. On to the saddest part of all, the takedown, and the cleanup of all the leftover food. At our house, we usually don't take our decorations down until like the second week in January, which includes throwing our tree out on the street and for the garbage man and putting all the lights back into the boxes and eating all the leftover goodies. So there you have it. Not that exciting, but it's what I love about my Christmases. The most part about being with my family and friends, opening presents, sledding, eating, and having the feeling of sadness of when it's over because I enjoy it so much.